I am doing Valhalla music. It's kinda synth wavy and also super relaxing. Feels super welcome in this brand new city. All right, you know what? You know what time it is. You know what time it is, folks. Okay. Stretch it out. Make sure your neck is nice and rolled. Make sure that your YouTube stream is active. Mine is. Make sure that your palms are stretched out, that your chest is popped out, your neck is nice and limber, your back is not not stiff, flexible even. Dare I might say. Take a little sippy of the water. Say thank you, Lucky, for fitty fitties. Thank you, Lucky, for fitty bitties. Woo! Alright, let's do this. Hey there, heroes! My name is Hero Girl. I'm your friendly local neighborhood hero tuber and professional idea haver. Today is... flies my magnet across. February 25th, 2026. It is a Wednesday. The midweek. The middle of the week, folks. It's hump day. It's hump day. Who remembers that television commercial? The one with the camel going through the office and just kind of obnoxiously yelling, "Hey guys, it's hump day. It's hump day. Hump day streaming." Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is, in fact, hump day. And you know what? The PG kind, that is. Shoosh. Shoosh. Look, hump day comes but once a week. And you know, sometimes, you know, if you want to make time for adult activities, you got to actually, like, schedule that out. That's neither here nor there, and that's not particularly what I'm interested in talking about. What I am interested in talking about, the fact that we are starting today with Final Fantasy and playing Magic in the back half of today's stream. Because today, we're going to be doing a special collab session with Proxy Askew, fellow hag VTuber. Except she's actually more of a witch, whereas I'm just more of a hero. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna have some fun autism time. We're gonna be playing Magic Brawl. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Brawl together. We're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be yapping. We're just gonna be a couple of gay girlies hanging out, doing what they do. Hope you hang out for that. And here's the game plan. We're gonna do our normal stuff to start. We're gonna do our normal stuff to start for Final Fantasy. We're gonna try and get as much of that out of the way as possible. Then towards the top of the next hour, Proxy is gonna message me. She's gonna let me know that she is good to go. We'll start a call and we'll switch on over to collab streaming, which means that we will have a shared chat. Chat, I expect you to be on your best behavior. Her chat can get a little rowdy. I'm sure it'll be plenty of fun, but like, you know how it is. Okay, so then without further ado, let's get started. I need, well, I've already got my front line here for 100 tails, but I do need to make sure I do our PvP for the day. And then while we're waiting for PvP, we're going to go ahead and do what we always do, which is chores. We're just going to do our chores. Chat, I don't like doing chores. I like the stories that come with doing these chores. I don't like doing the chores themselves. Like, the PvP is fine. I enjoy playing the Frontlines PvP, kind of regardless of whether we win, lose, or whatever. Because it is also just sometimes, you know, stimmy. It can be exactly what you want to do when you just want to, like, do a thing while you're watching a video. It's not something I enjoy doing per se, though. It's not like I'm hopping back into PvP or I'm carrying like some sort of huge passion for PvP. Maybe if I actually learn how to properly do a PvP rotation, I'll feel differently. Okay, yep. Maybe if I do like an actual PvP rotation, I'll feel. But until then, it is just kind of a cheap way to get experience and also get some cool rewards. Also, before I forget, Kellen, thank you so much for lurking. Always appreciate it. See. And then I am, at some point, going to be looking at what I need to try using Mix It Up as a way to mix together chats so we can get chats together on string. Because here's the crazy thing. Yesterday, we had another good solid turnout on YouTube, but no chatters. Which isn't a problem, right? Like, the viewers and the subscribers, those are the big numbers that help turn this into a full-time career. But it's the chatters that make it fun. It's everyone who's just, like, hanging out, shooting the shit with ya, talking about the movies that we, in the shows that we see, the books that we read, the games that we play. You know, it's the community building experience. But there's a problem. There's a bit of a problem that I'm going to have to solve. And that is the ratio of chatters to lurkers. Like, any given chat's going to have, like, you know, only a fraction of its viewers as active chatters. That's just a fact of life. And I love my lurker. But we also want to, like, you know, maybe lower the barrier to becoming a chatter, you know? That's the kind of thing that we want to make sure we're taking care of. Also, give me one. Oh my god, you would pop right now, wouldn't you? There we go. I always remember to use Bard because I'm my Bard outfit. Like, you know, the Bard just gets a gack. Is it a gack or is it a gat? I think it's gat. Gack is like the slime thing, the silly putty. And like, I keep thinking, like, I keep wanting to say the word gun, but I keep thinking gat because of that that one video on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? Like one of those, you know, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, like the size of that meme, where it's like the size of property, except it's the size of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's this massive fucking volume encyclopedic textbook that's bigger than that's taller than my monitor, compared to size of Yu-Gi-Oh! The series if Dark Magician had a gun, and it's like a 3-page manual. That sort of thing. Also, this is actually, yeah, this is a good one to be on Bard. I should really be paying attention to which front lines are which on which day. So yeah, I think one of the keys is going to be making sure that YouTube knows that it is going to get screen time if it chats. Like right now, no one gets screen time. Because Twitch has been ambivalent about, like, you know, how exactly they're going to react to streamers who put on only one chat. I'm pretty sure it's Twitch that was, you know, being hedgy about it and not necessarily YouTube. But I can't be parsed to actually, like, figure it out. Figure out who said what, because it ultimately doesn't matter. I am a small enough streamer that I am not going to be noticed. And therefore, I get to skirt around with the rules just a little bit. It's only when you become, like, you know, noticeably larger and maybe even get into the partnership, it actually becomes a concern, you know? It's one of the joys of being a smaller streamer. You get to fuck around and, you know, flip the cracks a bit. Just a wee bit. Oh, yep. There's that PvP lag. There's that PvP. So yeah, we want to make sure that YouTube understands that they are going to get to be on screen. They're not going to be ignored. They're going to be acknowledged, just like Twitch chat. But then I also need to make it so that way, you know, when someone does actually take that plunge and decides to be a YouTube chatter, that they are saying something that I can interact with. Like, I always appreciate, you know, the hey, how you doing? You know, it's basic. That's what a that's what Trixie the Golden Witch would call the human test, you know? I've been watching Trixie the Golden Witch's videos recently. She is a YouTuber that I used to follow pretty heavily, like way back in my pre-transition days. We were both pre-transition. She's actually about the same age that I am. I am too. What is it with like some of the coolest people I know, literally being my age? It's amazing. I love it. Actually, Proxy is also like exactly my age. So score 1 for the hags. But anyway. So yeah. No, I don't mind this small talk as much. I am trying to, you know, come to terms and well, not really that come to terms. That feels like more like a grieving thing. As opposed to, you know, what it really is, which is an autism thing. It's a, why are you talking about, why are you saying small things? Like, this is not a real conversation. This is not a, you know, a thing that actually... Guys, what are you contributing to the conversation when you say this? That is an asshole thing to do. That is an asshole thing to do and an asshole thing to say and act. And I'm trying to get away from that. I'm trying to get away from my instinct of like every piece of conversation it needs to, you know, have purpose. It's part of why I have a hard time, you know, carrying conversations and friendships through just direct messages. It's also an issue with, you know, being like, oh, I can't carry a conversation because we don't have any specific thing to talk about. I can't just like shoot the breeze with this person and be like, oh, weather's spicy today. Because, you know, you gotta have like, you want to have an actual conversation. You are starving for conversation with your fellow person. But that doesn't change the fact that it's still rather difficult for me to interact with those, hey, how you doing? I understand their well-meaning intention and I bear them no ill will. But we can have more fun with that. So maybe what I need to do is I need to start baiting chat with like questions, you know? I was hanging out in that villain Jay's chat I want to say like a month ago or something like that. And he said something that was to him probably just like, you know, an offhand way to make sure his chat doesn't get too rowdy. It was, nobody asks you what your favorite color or your favorite dinosaur. That is just not a thing that people do. In the context of what he was actually talking about, like, you know, chat was starting to tease some of the newer people who were popping in and being like, hey, what's your favorite color in Magic the Gathering? And, you know, when you play Magic the Gathering for quite a while, especially on the competitive end, you start to understand that, you know, you can have, like, favorite colors, but ultimately you're going to be like, well, I kind of play all the colors. I play them all either equally or just kind of, like, I will shift to whatever I want or need, depending on the meta and format. Like, you don't have the luxury of being like, oh, my favorite color is white, so I'm just gonna, you know, force white in this draft. Or, you know, I really like playing red, so I'm gonna play Burn and Legacy, and that's the only thing I'm gonna... I mean, like, you can, but if you're trying to make content, if you're trying to, like, you know, put on a good show, you really want to learn how to diversify. So it's like, it's just one of those little charm points of, I am brand new to the game, this is how I identify, this is how, you know, Magic's faction system kind of shakes out the people who just playing that long. And I think that there's a fair amount of friendliness, of openness, of invitation that you can put into an environment just by having something like that. Now, I have to, like, be careful with how I frame this question, right? With what exactly I say this question, the question that I'm going to use to try and bait chat into, you know, chatting. Because if I just say, tell me what your favorite color is, and someone just comes into the chat and says, red, I have to be able to remember on the spot that is what I asked. I have to remember that is the that is the point of interaction that I have picked for myself. And so very often, I'm going to be in the middle of doing something like this, and I'm going to be like, wait, what? What? Red? What does red mean? Red what? They have a nice red commander? Like, you want to see a red deck? What? I don't understand. And then the chatter is like, oh, did I mess up? Did I do something wrong? Was I not actually supposed to answer that question? You understand. You understand, right? So, the master plan, therefore, is to, not necessarily date chat with a question that has an answer, but, like, put up a sign that says, ask me about X. Or ask me what my favorite X is, or something like that. Something that, like, invites them to ask me a question. So that way, kind of no matter what the context is, I can feel just set up to succeed and answer that question and go on a thing. Now, maybe that question isn't something that they are necessarily going to be interested in, but it also kind of self-selects, right? It self-selects because the kind of people who are going to ask that are going to be the people who, at the bare minimum, kind of just want an excuse to start chatting and hanging out and talking to the streamer. Worst case, or best case scenario, it's something that they actually want to know. Like if I say, ask me about my favorite Pokemon. So that's something that I feel like a ton of people in my generation can relate with. And it's like, oh, it's basically the favorite dinosaur. It's basically the favorite dinosaur conversation. Anyway, so we start with something like that, and it has to be. Here's the other point of nuance. It has to be a question I don't mind answering over and over again. Maybe I change it up. Maybe I have like a different question that I put up on rotation. Maybe I have like a bag of questions that I am okay with answering. I can have them be related to things that I know, things that I am passionate about, so I can just like info dump super hard. That's the plan anyway. The question just becomes, will it be effective? How are we going to implement it? You can probably put like a pin comment in YouTube in order to make that work. Gotta be careful. Once you get me going, we're good, right? Once I get going, we are set. You just gotta, like, get to that point of we are set up and we are gone. Because, like, allegedly, I had a peak of 80 viewers on YouTube. Allegedly. I don't know how many that there are right now. I don't look. I don't want to look. I don't want to know while I'm streaming. Because, I've had the... it feels good to have someone say, like, oh, you have, like, 80 active chatters. Like, sure, yeah, that does... it feels great to know that I have an audience, right? I have an audience that's hanging out. It feels fucking awful when you look at chat and there is one, maybe two people in there, and it's because you have your spouse's monitors set up to fill in the chat for you. That is that may or may not be what I did way back when I started, just to, like, help give myself the boost. I don't think it actually like did anything, but it did make it look like I had like a couple of people. There's always people that are hanging around and that thing. Okay, I was just double checking. Ah, okay. Sorry, I saw a ping on Discord, so I had to go check to see if it was proxy, and I was gonna be like, oh, that's really early of her. I didn't think that she was ready to go this early. We still have like 40 minutes left. And no. It's actually our other friend, Soroka. She is planning on doing some Jackbox stuff for her birthday, just like she did last year. So as soon as I can get out of this PvP match, I'm gonna RSVP. Makes me wonder if like get white. Gotta chat with my wife and we just literally hang out, we talk, we send each other pictures. Send each other a lot of bird pictures. Bird pictures are good. Ah, I got the viper. C'est la vie. You know, I didn't even start saying C'est la vie until I started playing Overwatch regularly. You know Overwatch, you can probably guess why. But like, just works. Just works. And I've noticed like other people saying it too. I've noticed Phil Gallagher from the Raven U channel saying it. Oh, we are so close to victory. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! We gotta get moving, son. Flames are like 35 points. 35 points away. We gotta like murder the blues. We gotta murder blue. Murder blue. They are so close. They are so close. Let's see. Where's a blue that we can pick off? Where's the blue pick off? Ah, blue got it. We were like a hair's width down. Ah, GG's. I got like 14 assists. That's not bad. Okay, you need to switch back to. Did I get anything on the? Getting closer. Now that I'm back on the peep, right? Well, I'm almost maxed on crystals too. So yeah. Sorry, I thought there was a cat behind me. Hearing it. I keep swearing. I hear my cat behind me. Anyway. So yeah, I definitely want to hit up, make sure that I'm joining a Jackbox. What am I going to do for my birthday though? I've got my birthday in like a month and 3 days. I mean, like, I know what I'm going to do for my birthday, but like, what am I going to do for stream on my birthday? Special Hero Girl Day. I kind of like the idea of being able to turn it into just like an all-day stream thing. That would be kind of pog, not gonna lie. It's also like, actually, hold on. Show me, computer, show me calendar. April 1st is on a Wednesday. Excellent. Okay. So if April 1st is a Wednesday, that's a work day. I'm not going to be able to, like, you know, hang out with a bunch of my friends because a bunch of my friends are going to be, oh, they're going to be working. Be adults with real jobs. Except for, like, you know, Fish and Lila, but that's really just more than being... Aren't I supposed to use the cat? I was supposed to use the cinnamon mix on the cat. Yeah, it's in the bag. Doing an all-day stream sounds cool. What would I do though? I do Final Fantasy and Magic pretty regularly, and I wouldn't mind like continuing that. It's probably like, you know, another game or something I wouldn't mind streaming as like a special thing. I have to figure out exactly what that is. Like it could be, I guess if I really wanted to, I could do a style. Like for example, if I wanted to like just be someone who helps support the games that they really like, I could do a playthrough of Play the Princess. Just like, yeah, I just want to show off some of my favorite routes for them. Kinda cool. You just want to like play. Girls just want to have fun. I guess strictly speaking, I don't have to do my birthday stream. My birthday, even though I really like to do that. Like I can have a special event on that Saturday or something where people can actually show up and hang out. I want to play Commander with my friends real bad, but scheduling that is also just a pain in the... Actually, I need to double check Brawn. I can't remember if we're doing B3 this. And that's been good. It's been a nice thing that we can do on Thursday evenings. We hang out, play BG3. Playing me, my wife, and Jess. Also Fran. Fran is there too. Very important not to forget Fran. But it's like... we could play Magic. Actually, we could still play Magic. Like, if it ends up being a thing and then we finish... there's too many things I want to do with my friends and just, like, not enough time to actually spend with them. I have to be an adult that does stuff, and then we also have to navigate the schedules of the other people who are playing. Not just Commander I want to play with them, it's also, like, I want to run a tabletop campaign. I want to run a tabletop campaign. Folks, you have no idea how badly I wanted to have fun playing Fabula Ultima. I have the book. I have the player's handbook here. Also, it's supposed to be... let's see. I never remember exactly what the levels. My brain only knows Fire 4. Thing. There a thing. Gotta be another thing. Get another. What's with the looking at things for them? The Vanu are only a pain because of the area. It's a little bit like the Sylphs in that regard. I did not care for the Sylph quests either. Because having to navigate the woods, just a colossal thing. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be Fire 3. I'm supposed to be Fire 1. Right. You Fire 1 to get the Fire Star to get a free Fire 3, and then you pog out because you got a free Fire 3. It feels like you hit 5 stars on the gotcha. Gotcha. What was I going on about? See, this is part of why I want more chatters. Not because, like, you know, it makes the streamer look good, so people can remind me what the fuck I was talking about. Chat can help me stay on topic. And then chat, which, hey, you know what? Conversely, same time, someone's gonna chime in with something adjacently related, gonna like completely sidetrack the whole discussion. So at that point, it turns into turns in my worst nightmare with regards to being able to focus on a single thing. But hey, you know what? Maybe I actually just like clear ADHD at some point. That's less of an issue. Can I hope? Oh right, I was talking about birthday stuff. I was talking about how badly I want to do table stuff. I feel bad. I've got one person in my community who's been a real sweetheart and has been helping me with getting a hold of some of the PDFs stuff that we need for Fabula Ultima. And they're very encouraging too. Like talking about, you know, the potential of doing actual plays and stuff. I wouldn't, yeah, I would be really hard pressed to do an actual. Hold on, what do we do with these Gallicats? Gallicats roll warmly like distant thunder on summer night. Much thanks to Netherling for bringing good stock. What do Gallicats have to do with building nests? Netherling asks. Tradition. When nests complete for roosting, start of new life follows the path wind blows. Gallicats are lucky. Very well. Know very well of which wind bodes good fortune. So Gnu releases Gallicats back to sky to show which way nests should face. If cats fly west, nest faces west. If cats scatter to four corners, well, any direction is good. Okay, we're not harvesting cats. Gotcha. My burden is eased. Okay, I think that is all the chores. Yeah, that's all of our chores. And it's still gonna be a while before we... but that's why we do it! Back to... Honestly, I don't have to head to Ideal yet. Instead, I should go to Danya so I can turn in all this stuff that I'm about to pick up from running dungeons. And also, now that I think about it, the Wondrous Tales, specifically the trial runs, have actually been really good for filling out my clusters. Like, I don't need to worry about having to make the daily cluster farms as much anymore, because I just get so much from desynthing the trial. That's a huge... Huh. Tiny thing with a torch. Don't worry. Let me get this going real quick so that way we can just get going, and I'll try and like recatch my train of thought. Lost the train of thought and the conductor threw me overboard. So like, I want to run Fabula Ultima. I don't really want to use all of the different books and texts because that's gonna be a lot to start with. What I would want to do is I would want to run basic vanilla player's handbook Fabula Ultima to start, and then slowly incorporate more books as I become more familiar with them. You know? That would be ideal. Now, there is a slight issue with that in that there's a lot of really cool shit in those other books, and campaigns can run for quite a while. Especially if you just happen to be, you know, adults that can only play every other week or something like that. But something that I would actually consider doing is I would consider running game at like a shop or something. Just to not just gain experience, but also to help spread the game to get people interested. That's the kind of thing I could really see myself enjoying. But then we run into the issue of, well, okay, now you need to be able to set up at a game shop that you know people will attend, and that you can probably like talk to the game store owner and send some flyers and stuff like that. It's basically just like, you know, all the social stuff that comes up. Yeah, I've already got the horse whistle here. When Fran and I come back, we're going to be doing some farming. We're going to be doing some community day mount farming, I think. I still have this thing that I'm supposed to... Oh, I still have a bunch of stuff that I still need to pop. Okay, let's drop all this stuff off. Not realize I had junk still in there. And so much of this just comes straight down to, ah, damn, Hero Girl forgot to clean her inventory before she started playing Final Fantasy XIV again. Oh, I didn't even crack my fence. I want to put the Dravania robe in storage for sure. I was holding onto this icebreaker. Truth is, if I'm going to be dropped, if I want to craft any more ice heart weapons, farm diamond dust, and I can just get more coffers as I do. So do not bother holding on to those. Yeah, exactly. That was fun stuff that Let's go ahead. We need to stick some stuff into the chest. And then go ahead and turn some stuff in for skills. And then I can get back to clearing out someone. Put in the Dravania Robe of Healing. That one was really cool. I really like this Dark Light Gloves of Casting. This has like claw energy. Then let's see, pants and Caligula. Anything else? Oh, free to go ahead and stick extra equipment. You ever think about the fact that the grand companies are probably like full of surplus right now? Like, they just have so many adventures just turning in junk non-stop. I wonder if they end up, like, just selling at how much. Like, there's no way that Old Dog hasn't just, like, found a way to turn this into some sort of coin and currency, right? Right. Oh, I'm almost capped out. I can go ahead and buy materials later. Say later because I need to pick my retainer. Exactly what I'm missing. So I have a feeling that I'll probably just grab any Heaven's Ward stuff. There's so much stuff. I still need to go fishing. I need to go fishing, chat, so I can use all this fishing bait. Speaking of... Honestly, it's just been a challenge just to get used to going outside again. I've spent the past 3 years, for the most part, literally living swamp style. I have been the witch living in my swamp cottage, away from society, away from anything else. Like, just kind of by virtue of my husband being able to support me full time, I don't have to work, so I haven't had to apply for a work visa. But the flip side of that is that I have just like, I don't dress like I go outside anymore. I dress super for comfort. And I just live like this, except unless I have to go outside. And because I so rarely have to go outside except for like when I'm grocery shopping, that means I pretty much never dress up. I don't get to be the big titty goth girl that I always say I want to be. That changes this year. That changes this year. It feels like the past 3 years have just been... Just gotta give Ice Heart a try. It feels like these last 3 years have been pure recovery. I have been in survival mode for so long that the idea of being safe and stable and content has just been like completely foreign. But now that I have reached that point of contention, not like I'm contenting, but like, you know, that I am in a state of contentment. Now that I have reached that point, I feel okay with like getting back and putting in the energy that I need or to do all the stuff that I could do kind of normally before, and that I had been pushing myself to do regularly before. You know what I mean? Like, it's basically recovery from just like the burnout. That's what I'm saying. I am finally at the point where I'm recovered enough from burnout that I can start putting more effort into trying to do the stuff that I really want to do. I can put more effort into my meals. I can put more effort into my projects. I can put more effort to being a human person. That is a very, very, very wonderful thing to feel. That's why this year feels like the year of... Like, I don't think there's a question about that I am going to be releasing my book this year. It's gonna be self-published because it just kind of has to be. I guess technically I could always shop around for agents. I don't know any agents that are going to, you know, be interested in this thing, but, you know, maybe that's actually just worth checking out. Oh, damn, already on FF14? Hey, Prawn, how was work? How are you, buddy? And yeah, we're on FF14 because we're going to be playing Magic for the next 2 hours once this segment is up and over. You're tired? I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. So I'm glad that you're home and that you know, you have a chance to chill out. Relax. So come on and chill with the crew in the schoolyard. We'll find some trouble, but, you know, you never have to look too hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's never worth doing the high-level dungeon. Might as well just, like, still never working too hard, gang. Oh, you don't care what the lyrics are? Hey, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. If you are choosing to say, you know, to pick the wrong lyrics, that is a choice that I can respect. Because then you are acknowledging that they are not the lyrics, but you prefer those lyrics. I will always respect that. As long as you acknowledge that they are, in fact, not the correct lyrics. Let's see. We gotta call these out. Just Brave Flux is... Oh, that's right. I want to do Stone Vigil. That's what I want to do. I wanted to start doing Stone Vigil for the weekly because I wanted to start gathering the Harsh of Honor. Nope. Mythbustering this, rejecting reality, and substitute my own because it's low stakes. You're trying to bait me. You're trying to debate me, and I don't respect that, but I at least understand and appreciate you for being you. And then since we are like, you know, quarter of an hour, yeah, we are like a quarter of an hour away from the actual thing. So just as a reminder to folks, we are going to be hanging out with Proxy. We're going to be playing some Magic for a couple of hours. I am looking forward to it so much. Like, here's the thing, right? In a few years... Hey, speaking of which... Proxy in chat, what is up, girl? We're just doing our dailies while we, you know. Well, not like wait, but like, you know. I gotta do my Final Fantasy dailies. They are a part of the stream. They're a part of the routine. I don't lose anything by not doing them, but like, you know. We're gonna be doing magic for like the next couple of sections, so might as well give the people what they want and do the Final Fantasy stuff now. Like that's actually a very real thing right now, which is the crazy part, is that my streams don't really start picking up until we hit Final Fantasy. And while I'm sure a part of that is the just, you know, as the stream goes on, you know, more people wander in, more people start hanging out. That's a pretty normal thing. But also, like, there's a factor of a lot less people are streaming Final Fantasy at this point in the day than they are playing Magic. So, like, you know, if you're looking for someone who's watching a thing, or if you want to watch a specific game and you're looking for a new person to watch, you know, there's a lot less competition for Final Fantasy than there is for Magic in this. Toads, understand, you got your Warframes daily out of the way. That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And it's funny because I literally just heard a video talking about, like, the chores in Warframe and how, you know, maybe Final Fantasy should take a page out of Warframe to keep people engaged. Only to, you know, check out the comments and be like, no. No. We do not want that. I quit Warframe because, not me, but like, you know, the person who left this comment on the video. What it was, quote, I quit Warframe because there were too many chores to do. And I'm like, well, I already have like, okay. I just got an in-game announcement that says Duty Commenced is live now on Twitch. Join the community team as they jump into the AAC heavyweight tier and Warker Shirte Triumph. Okay. Weird, but okay. But no, anyway. I was gonna say, but Final Fantasy XIV already has a ton of chores. It's what I spend every day doing on stream. You think I'm doing Wondrous Tales for my health? No, I'm doing it because it gives me, it's just like the best thing to do. Part of me also has to wonder if it's just because I can do, like, if I do the yapping a lot more freeform wise. Oh my god, I got the armor. I got the armor I wanted. And I got the... Are these the gloves? Yes, these are the gloves. Okay. So I got the chest piece and I got the gloves that I need for that. Fantastic. They're choreful games, it's true. Also, hey Sam, thanks for stopping by. You actually made it a little early. I don't usually expect you for like another 10 minutes or so. Part of me also... Oh, I remember. I get it. Part of me also wonders, though, if, like, part of why the audience comes in is because I can yap a lot more freely in the Final Fantasy segments than I can in the Magic segments. In the Magic segments, I'm very train of thought. I'm talking out loud about, you know, all the decision points. I'm talking out loud about, you know, my thought process, and then I'm reacting in real time as I misclick and mis-sequence things that would have gotten me game otherwise. You saw yesterday's stream, you know. But, you know. So it's like, okay, no, this works out. This still works out, I says to myself. Because I can stream Magic and feel good about that because it's something that I'm, you know, relatively good at and I care about. I can stream Final Fantasy XIV because it's productive and it's something chat cares about. I don't know that they care as much about like the actual like Final Fantasy 14 stuff, but like, you know, it's definitely the more personal time that we can hang out and talk together. We've had some fantastic conversations just streaming Final Fantasy 14 chores. Oh, the Paladin's arm. How does that look? Vigil sword, Vigil shield. I mean, it's not the Harshafon shield, but the sword is kind of... I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it's definitely sword shaped, but the blade is so wide it makes me feel more like an axe. Well. Hold on, how many? We only need 2 more Wondrous Tale. No, I'm gonna go ahead and put the, I don't think I care about the sword as much. But I am gonna go ahead and put the chest piece and the gloves into the glam chest. That way I don't get to that. Don't accidentally turn them in. I go, now I gotta farm it all over again. You know what I mean? Like, this is definitely not the Final Fantasy I play in my free. It's like I keep telling Fran. Chores are not what I consider play. What I consider gameplay is the stuff that I've been doing for pretty much the past week. Which is literally G-posing, playing dress up, going around and doing like the side quests and the job stories and stuff like that. To me, that is playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's not the mind-numbingly grind stuff. If I was not doing this for stream, this would be eating into time that I could be spent playing like real video game. Like, not that this isn't a real video game, but like a game that has like actually engaging mechanics. And I would be listening to YouTube essays while I do it. And then got a ping, but it's not directly from Proxy. It's the note that Proxy is going live. Excellent. So then I'll just wait for one more ping, just so that way she can let me know that she is live and that she is active and she is go, that she's done all of her hellos and hey, we're gonna hang out with Hero Girl and all this other fun stuff. FF14, not a real game. Hero Girl 2026. You're gonna do that thing where you take me out of context for saying something like Coolsville sucks. Video clip, Hero Girl, Coolsville sucks. Speaking of side quests, remember to do the Matoya's Caves quest? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to absolutely be doing that. What I did this past weekend was... The first thing I did was do the Summoner quest. Take me out of context! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You can't clip that. You can't clip that. That's illegal. But no. So what I did over the this past week and weekend, I went and I made sure that I committed some crime. I moved my main character over. I did some G-posing. I did some storytelling. I did some dress up. I did some update on the glams. I cleaned up some inventory. And then with Thamora, I went and I did the Summoner quest line because I was just really excited to do that. And I also wanted to mix in some additional crime. And actually, I can show you all something before we switch on over. Hold on. Did I not link the glamour plate? I didn't. I guess I don't have to, but like, check this out. I'll go over and pop onto rock here so we can. Yeah, more. So like, I went looking for glam ideas, and this is not a bad rendition of Shiva. Shiva Summoner. I'm gonna mess around with it. I saw some really good ones using armor pieces later that I think suit Thamora better. But for this now, at least, this is a really nice tribute. That's amazing. Yeah, so like the funny thing is, this is the Hailstorm set. I can't actually like look at my own glam. Unless I go to the glamour plate, yeah. This is the augmented Hailstorm set that you can get with either, I'm pretty sure it's Tomestones in Idealshire with some of the primal gear and stuff. But you can also get them from the quests post Heavensward before Stormblood, aka the stuff that Fran and I just did. I went ahead and grabbed this because I knew I wanted to use it for something. And then I was looking up the Shiva Glam ideas. And a lot of them were doing literally just straight up this with either the 2B bottoms or the bridesmaid tights. And then dyeing it metallic blue. And the results are so pretty. I think if I wanted to, like, use this main story-wise, I would have to, like, theoretically dye Thamora's hair or change her hairstyle or something like that. But generally speaking, I am really happy with this. Summoner's starting to feel a bit like a dress-up job for me. Kind of like Dragoon, where I'm more or less picking a gimmick lamb to use. But it's nice. It's nice. And, like, if you know, you know the crimes, you know the crimes. If you know the crimes, you know the times and stuff like that. Alright, so, with that being said, all we have to do is just casually kill some time. I am actually... Tell you what. I know that Proxy has gone live. Let's go ahead. Exit out of Final Fantasy XIV. And we're going to launch into Magic. That way I have a chance to start setting things up there. And we can actually go... Yeah, we can start running music. See, with... You know, let me do that. Hope it does. Okay. And even though the category should already be updated, I'm gonna update. Hades 2 players, all we have to do is kill some time. God damn it. Sam, you are in fact a top chatter. I hope you're saving up those I hope you're saving up those chat points. Because at some point you're gonna be able to get the at some point you've gotta have the VIP thing, right? Oh, that's the other thing too. I don't know how Proxy wants to handle the tuber thing. We can try doing VTube Studio collab, but I think what's probably gonna happen is she'll go on I'll put her on Fugi mode. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and modify collabs. Alright, and now we're set. Now all we gotta do is wait for Proxy to send us the hello, how do you do? In the meantime, there's a change that I really wanted to regards to Jack. Let's see. There are 2 cards. No, there are 3 cards. Alright. Ron already knows about one of them. I want to put in the... Do I not have it? Am I literally good? I don't have the Snorse. It's been like nearly 3 years and I still don't have the Snorse. Okay. Well, now we have it. This is why I haven't been putting it into my decks, because I just literally don't have it. We're going to give Jack a Snake Horse. But then I'm also going to... put in some Alien Symbiosis. And then... But I have to... That one too, probably. So... In theory, I can now take some things out to put in cards that will actually give Jack just a little bit of evasion that I can also cast out of the graveyard And then we can also give him a snores. Oh, we can give him a snake girl horse. Try finding that in Uma Musume. I would love to craft this. Like, adds a little bit. I mean, I guess I could pull out FFXIV Arena. FFXIV Arena is a little slow. The Cossack Bronco's like another cruiser. I love FFXIV Arena. Sure. I might actually just put the one ring. Crazy as that is. Like, we're just so low to the ground and we have so many individual ball effects. Like, the Spectacle of Destruction is also a slower card advantage engine. Except, it guarantees a spell every turn. So... got the one ring. Put in this Symbiosis so that way we have Menace. The Symbiosis is relevant because we can actually cast it from graveyard for a discard. So if we see it on top, we can either decide to hold on to it if we really need to, or we can just surveil it away and then we can grab it later with Jack. There's some thought that maybe you want to include like the 3-mana discard draw effects, but I don't think we really need to do that in a 1-on-1 format. What would I cut to try this out? That's the real. Soldier is just kind of a real good top deck, or rather a top of curve filler. Just kind of by virtue of like the drain effect and the draw effect. Like, we don't need the one ring to make Shouldred good. Shouldred is already amazing. Perhaps is a free spell, but it's sacrifice. No, that's actually come up. Grief and Fury help make all these. That is also like a free removal spell. So if you look at the actual curve, pitch card, Shouldred is literally the only 4-drop, but she is so worth it. She is such a good curve topper. Blood Moon is here because sometimes it just fucking eats people. Same with Magus of the Moon. Run our Blood Moon effects because they just win. Leona of the Veil is interesting because she's an edict and then she also eats away at people's hands, so that's the reason we want to hold on to her. Opposition Agent can fuck around with bare minimum a lot of the fetch lands. Dismember. Actually a cheaper card. Why? I don't have Hillside Giant here. I don't know that I need it, but like it's just something to think about. Yao the Moonslayer. I'm still messing around with him. The Menace has come up. Now, it's one of the reasons why I'm adding the Symbiosis here for Jack. +3/+3 and flying. Good reason to have good old fashioned. Alright, Proxy's ready, so let's go ahead and give her a rain a ding ding. Alright, starting the voice call. And we're also going to go ahead and head over. There we go. Okay. It was like a thing beforehand. Block the... Her
Hello, you are on stream, by the way.
Hey! Alright, so you are also on the stream. I just sent you the invite to share chat. You should be able to see that on your streamer control panel.
Okay, let me take a look.
And that's going to... And when
dashboard open.
And when you see that, you accept the invite and it's going to open a new tab in your browser. Leave that tab open, and as long as it's open, we'll share our chats. Click on Start Sharing Chats.
Awesome. Ba, 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 ba.
It is like
Is it
low key,
under-
just one of my favorite features that Twitch has. Rare Twitch W.
Rare Twitch W, indeed. They very rarely add stuff where I'm like, oh, cool. But this is a good one.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Once I find it.
Oh, I know why. I know why.
Mm. Okay.
Got to narrow everything that we're doing.
True, true, true.
Professionally.
We are. That's like my thing. I yap.
Yeah, you do like some pretty fantastic yaps.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I
I was
can't-
catching some of your yapping today. That was very good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Stream's already off to a great start. We're already zooming straight from the awkward start of streaming with someone that we have like some interaction with, but not like a whole lot. Straight into the oh no, you're wonderful.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Shared chat is enabled. That's great.
That's great. I don't see you having accepted the.
I cannot find the invite.
Let me try
Okay.
because it might have just been like pretty take. Oh well, you know what? Let me just close out of that. I reopen.
Oh, wait a second. I think I got it.
Oh, you. I'm gonna be so mad. This is I. Things out.
Looks like you're... Oh no, I didn't have it.
Okay. Try it again.
Okay.
Because otherwise, we're just gonna have to like do the Unified Evangelion computer not Unified Evangelion shared chat preset.
I
Do it in
see.
perfect synchronicity, so that way you know.
Both of you dance like you want to win. Yeah, I get you.
It's cool. We got like a whole 2 hours of this chat.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Do you know where I would find said invite?
So, I've only ever had it given to me the once because I'm the one lead. But so you go to your stream manager, right?
Yeah.
Where it's got all like the quick action button stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where it has like all the activity feed.
Yes.
The invite shows up.
Oh. Yeah, it's not
Okay. Then
in there.
Okay, then here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to quit out of this thing. What's actually going to happen is I'm gonna get distracted by YouTube. You're gonna go ahead and click on the stream together, which is the little person with the plus.
Uh-huh.
Gonna open your thing. Go ahead and block Twitch from accessing your microphone. Twitch does not need to need the privilege of listening to you.
It's true, they don't deserve it. And I
then-
am inviting you.
Yeah, we'll have you invite me.
I've sent an invite.
All right. There you go. It was actually in my Twitch notification.
Oh.
Okay,
we
so
got
there
a
we go.
shared chat.
Yeah, now we got a shared chat. So anything that your chat is going to type, I am going to see in my chat feed, and chat will also like see each other. And it's just like a nice little communal picnic.
That's so cool. Yeah.
All right. And with that, all set up. That was the only thing I needed to do.
Perfect.
Although maybe I need to like just modify the. Yeah, give me like one quick sec. I'm going to raise your volume just because I have background music on,
Sure.
and that should. Yeah, that would. Okay. Let me just let me just get like a little stretched out here. I need to limber up before
Yeah, no, take a
before I
moment.
interact with other girlies. It's just like a law of nature.
No, I get you. This makes sense to me.
All right, so like, how do you want to do this? Do you want to like introduce yourself to my chat first, or do I introduce myself to your chat first? We can
Why don't
introduce
you
each other
introduce yourself
together.
first?
All right.
What? Yeah.
Well, then I'll go into my little spiel here. Hey there, heroes. My name is Hero Girl. I'm your friendly local neighborhood hero tuber and a professional idea haver. I stream daily, Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursdays is our daily grind stream where we get on daily to do to grind our dailies. It's just a little 2-hour segment that I do every day to help myself keep with routine, and also to just like deal with the video game chores that would otherwise be eating my regular real game time, you know? And then on Fridays, I do Final Fantasy Friday with my buddy Francois. Right now, we are currently playing through my first time ever playing Final Fantasy VIII. And then when I finish with that, we're going to go back to playing Final Fantasy XIV for his first time together.
Hell yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
please.
and then for my chat, who are you?
Hi everyone.
You just went.
I'm
boom.
Proxy Askew. I'm a witch tuber, a VTuber and a witch. You can catch me here. You can follow me on Blue Sky for any other websites that I might be on that I can't talk about here. I stream kind of when I want to, so it's a little hard to catch me sometimes, but I stream most days, so it's genuinely not that hard to catch me. I play a lot of Magic, I play a lot of JRPGs, and just a lot of card games in general. And we got a very chill, queer vibe around here, so stop in sometime if that sounds like it might be your thing.
That absolutely is my thing. So like, you know, I like to pop on it. You know? At least familiar enough that we could just snipe this opportunity. It was so... I started having a mad fit of giggling when I saw you playing Magic and Brawl. And then it wasn't, you know, hey, Proxy, would you maybe possibly want to play Magic with me sometime? It was just straight up, oh, hey, Hero, by the way, you want to play Magic? And I was like...
Yeah, I felt a little bad about it because I asked you like while I was streaming, while you were in my chat, and I was like, is that chill to do? Like
I think it's absolutely kosher when the person you're asking just happens to be super excited about wanting to do something with you.
Hell yeah.
Because then it's like, oh, I got the special treatment on Spotlight. Auntie noticed me.
It's true, I did.
But you know, and it's kind of like, you know, if someone's hanging around your chat and they're, you know, casually watching you, I think it's pretty safe to assume that they would be super down for doing something with you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You just went.
It's the reverse that tends to get awkward, right? When someone, you know, walks into your chat and they ask streamer, hey streamer, would you like to do something with me, ooh woo? And you're like, put a pin in that. We'll consider that when we get home.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, some other time. Yeah, exactly.
And like in a best case scenario in that, it's like, it's your best friend or something who's just like asking you in chat, but in the worst case scenario, it's literally someone who just walked in and they're like, so I have never actually watched you. I'm just trying to like, farm clout or farm engagement or, do VTuber share for sharing, whatever.
Uh-huh.
So fortunately, we're more on the former side than not, despite the fact that we haven't had a chance to really like have any deep girly connections. Like we have not yet, like we haven't gotten to the point of, oh hey, I'm a trans girly, you're a trans girly. Do you want to like trauma dump together?
Yeah, we haven't yet, and I'm sure that will happen at some point because it's inevitable. But
Northern Lion rolls up into chat and asks to play co-op game with you. I think I'd have I'm pretty sure I would have a heart attack on the spot.
I dream about Northern Lion asking me to pick one of 3 with him.
Oh, you like picking incremental stat increases in a sequence stock building?
Oh, I can't wait. See, that's why I like Magic. You start the game, you got 1 of 7. It's right there.
No. You've got 7 of like potentials, You just have to like figure out, okay, what's the EV on keeping this 7 versus like, potentially having a more playable 6.
It's true. It's true. I really like your Fuji avatar, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I drew it myself.
It's wonderful.
So like, I've got my model running on my end. I just like keeping it on even when I'm doing the collabs, even though I've got you on Fugi. And yet, at the same time, I've been having like VTube Studio issues lately, even on Arena. So if it gets bad, I will switch over to Fugi on my end too.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so here's the thing, right? I realized a couple of years ago that my broke ass can't afford shit. I'm living in Canada with my partners, so I would need a work visa in order to actually like go out and get a job to earn income.
Ooh, I see.
Yep, but like I would rather not, since I'm already like doing the book author stuff at home. Like I'm trying to make my living as an author as opposed to like being a service worker. And
Gotcha.
It just gives me the freedom to take care of my wife, who is also disabled. So I can't afford shit. But
yeah,
I can cook.
Oh, hell yes.
I can cook and I can make anything on my own, as long as I don't mind that it doesn't look like perfectly professional with, hey, Mimi little Fugies like this, that's the perfect type of stuff that I can do at my skill level.
It's perfect. It's great. I'm in a similar situation where I'm just like between Twitch and website and some like freelance audio transcription. I don't have a steady job, but I'm just like earning money however I can earn it and trying to make money like in an independent way, because I don't like having a boss, and also I live in an area where it's really, really hard to find a job right now.
I feel that. It's like, so like, here, we're both autistic girlies, right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. So like, then the pain of go into, maybe apply for a customer service job and then be like, I like helping people. That is one of the reasons why I'm applying for this. And like, it might even be true. You might actually enjoy genuinely helping people, like helping them solve problems and stuff. Until you realize that the people you're trying to help think you're copying an attitude just because you're feeling a little nonverbal at the moment.
Right. Oh god, that is so... Yep. I used to... Okay, we should... Before I can't. I was about to go to a really long story, and we can talk while we're playing match.
Sounds good. So hey, Proxy, what are we playing today?
We're gonna play some Magic the Gathering Arena, and we're gonna play Brawl specifically.
Real quick, let me add you as friend, or have you add me as friend.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because like they have that thing now where you can set up a lobby, which is great for me because it means that I can have like channel point redeems play against the streamer type thing now.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
But I still need to set up like all the stuff for it. It's just executive function stuff.
I
So
get you.
Yeah, so whenever you're ready, I can either put in your full username and hashtag number, or you can put in mine.
Yeah, I will just type it into the chat, and then if anyone else wants to add me, I suppose they can. There we go. Yeah, they got Powered Cube, but it is a Phantom draft, unfortunately.
I mean, Cube was always going to be Phantom. They're never going to, like, let you take the Cube home.
Yeah, it's true.
Actually, real quick, Proxy, have you ever played Valhalla's Cyberpunk Bartender Action?
Yes, I haven't finished it, but I am a visual novel girly, and I played a good chunk of it.
Okay, I know we're gonna be at some point we're gonna talk about the Umineko stuff. But I did want to let you know that we are currently blaring the Valhalla tunes because they are just so perfect for chill streaming.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, oh yeah, they really are, aren't they? I'm just thinking about it now.
Yeah, okay, I sent you the request. Did it go through?
Let's see. Let's see. First of all, if I typed this in right. I did. That's wonderful.
Here's a riddle for you, chat. How many people does it take to figure out how to play each other on Magic Arena? The answer is depends on how many are in the systems.
So true. I'm gonna close and open Arena because I don't see it.
Okay, that's legit.
Yeah. Let me see. I just saw that in chat and I had to say it. That's how it works.
It's great because, like, I spent a lot of time recovering from Gacha Hell, Fake Grand Horror specifically. So for a long time, I was burned out on visual novels.
I can see that.
Yeah, I've only recently just been able to start, like, getting back into them, and I forgot how much I love. So, at one point, I did try reading Umineko, and I was really enjoying it until I was like, wait, I think I'm like 2 hours into this, and I haven't made a single decision. I don't think it's that kind of visual novel.
It sure isn't. That's a damn book.
So I kind of just left off there, like, after the initial murders started happening.
That's fair. You know, it is. You know, it's my favorite piece of art of all time, but it is an acquired taste. Also, I don't appear to have gotten a friend request.
Oh my god, it might have been because I added a space afterwards.
Oh my god.
And if that is the case, then Arena is on some printer logic right here.
Yeah, that's true.
The alternative is that I will try. It'll be yet another case where I'm going to let you do the thing. So I guess I'll go ahead and put mine into the chat. However, I will not ever promise chat that I will ever accept their friendship. I'm sorry. It is a professional relationship between the two of us.
Yeah, you can Discord DM it to me if you want to, but
wait. All chat already knows that it's 61315.
Friend request sent.
There we go. I don't know why.
Okay, cool.
But like now we can fight.
Yes, now we can fight.
We do need to. Fun fact, it used to be that if you tried to play friendly brawl with someone, all of the alchemy rebalances reverted back to their print.
What the hell?
And that was only something that got addressed recently.
That's bizarre.
No, the Bazaar is a different game.
True. Did you play any Bizarre?
I wanted to. I was watching NL play it, and my wife got really into it as a result. I loved watching NL play it, but seeing all of the constant connection issues made me go, let's wait for them to iron some of these kinks out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, here's a question: are you adverse to me playing with any of the Final Fantasy?
No. Go nuts. Play whatever you like.
All right, sweet.
I'm about to be playing a Avatar Commander.
Roxy, I'm sorry.
I have,
to end
like-
the collab right now. Slash joking slash tone indicator slash J.
Yeah, no, I got you. I have 10 decks ready for this, so
Oh, that's actually quite a bit.
yeah.
Oh,
These
shit,
are
I'm supposed to
all
click
the
ready.
Brawl decks I've ever made, which is not that many because I started Brawl pretty recently.
So I'll say this: I'm actually a little surprised that you were able to put together some full brawl decks, because it would not be unreasonable to start with standard brawl, right?
Yeah. I have... oh, did I leave the... Let me see.
Okay, that's
No, I'm still
reissuing the
here.
challenge to me. Did you leave the thing?
I think I accidentally did because I checked to see if one of my decks was standard Brawl or...
Yeah. Let's just like re-invite you to the room that I.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop back in there.
Oh, that was the other thing. So chat's bringing up that the head dev was a reason why they didn't get into the Bazaar. I heard that there was some fuckery going around with monetization and stuff like that.
Yeah, I started playing before all that happened, and then it happened, and it was like, oh no.
You know, it's a good thing that we had 2 hours blocked out for this, because I think the scuff instead of is officially half an hour of it.
Yep.
It's
I
still
can't-
It's still waiting for you to accept.
Oh, I was in... Okay. I'm accepting.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Oh, it's my mom. Vanat.
He is also my mother.
Yep. That's how it works.
Single-handedly saved Final Fantasy 14 for me.
Kinda did for me. Well, Emmett Selk was there too.
Hey.
I like old tired men.
No. This is the Chad Vanat versus the Virgin Emmett Selk meme.
Yeah, and he is a virgin and he's pathetic, and that's what makes him so good.
Okay, hold on. I need to read this card again. This is the one that says I have to exile non-tokens from that I control. Exile non-lands from my graveyard, and then during your turn, you get to play with my cards. Did you?
Yeah.
Why are you hurting me like? We only just started hanging out.
Hi, I'm a Demure player.
No. You're supposed to be a demure player, not a demure player.
No, never.
Okay, then let's see.
Oh yeah, folks at home, if you would like to see both of our hands, you should pull up both of our streams.
Yeah, that is a thing that you can absolutely do, and in fact, You know, I'm absolutely not going to notice if you try and slip information over to Proxy via chat or anything.
Yeah, do not help me cheat. It would be very funny, but don't do it.
Let's see. Yeah. Go
Ooh,
ahead.
the precious medallion.
So yeah, I'm surprised that it would have been reasonable for you to have a standard deck built as like, you know, babies first entering standard stuff. Oh, I have to discard a card. I don't like. Just exile a non-token creature. What? Fine. You can go ahead and make me discard an adorable move.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, it's Stiltskin. I like him.
Yeah. But I guess the thing with running pretty much any historic brawl deck is the fact that you get to play with all the really fun fuckery. And also maybe possibly people are sick of playing 3-year standard that has turned into extended.
Oh, I'm sure sick of it. I'm a like standard player for life, and even I'm like bleh.
Yeah, I was trying out a little bit of standard brawl earlier, and like I know standard play. I know standard players that I've been complaining about for a while, but I am just. It feels so wrong that Thunder Junction and stuff is still in standard. Like that just should not be.
It shouldn't. Thunder
Theme.
Junction should just not be a thing permanently.
This is true. It's true and correct, and you are absolutely right. Also, I do not like you having this.
Oh yeah? Aw. Bird went
Like,
to the farm.
I don't know how many people like actually follow me in terms of like the things that I think are funny or the things that I repeat. But I too tend to get fairly activated when people play crime decks that do nothing but heist my library.
Oh, I see.
It's very much a, wow, you're playing a deck that wants to do the stuff. You wanna play all my cards? What are you gonna do if like? What are you gonna do if all my cards are shit?
No, your cards are just so interesting. I need to take a look and maybe keep one or two of them.
It's funny because you can do just like some really silly stuff. There is a build that I
Ooh.
have for Clothis, the God of Destiny, that runs absolutely no creatures whatsoever, and it is literally just all burn spell. So anytime that I get matched up against a crime heist deck, it's so funny because it's like, okay, maybe you hit my lightning bolt, but like, what then? I don't have anything to bolt except maybe my face.
Right. That's pretty funny.
Oh no, not the opposition age. Evil Yugimoto, all of my cards are shit. It is the funniest thing in the world when you can do that.
You got a pretty explosive start here.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide how far I want to push my board position, because like I can leave up Zach, or I can just like play some stuff out. I don't think I lose a lot by just, because unless you have like a Dark Rift, you're not going to be able to cast this.
True.
My pathetic grandpa's deck has no cards, Kaiba. Oh, grief.
I cast United in Grief by Kendrick Lamar.
Well, have fun with grief. Also, have fun reanimating grief. That's a thing that you're allowed to do in Brawl.
It sure is.
It was too hot for Legacy, but maybe this will be okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I just love when Ottoman Tapper does not want me to, like, use my Mox Amber right away. Even though I'm a monocolor deck where it just, like, literally does not matter.
Right.
Okay. Let's just, like, go straight to... Matters a lot. I think it matters for, like, the purposes of potentially a toxic...
Yeah.
No, it didn't even matter.
GG.
Yeah, that's a G.
You want to run it back with these decks? Well, you can play a different deck if you want to. I'm gonna run it back with this deck.
You are free to absolutely run it back with, like, as many decks as you want. So, like, here's my secret, chat. I am constantly having to port decks over to Moxfield because I am perpetually at cap with how many decks I've built.
I also have 100 decks.
Yeah. Like, some of these are still experimental. Some of these are what I call stream ready, in that I'm not going to spend, like, 20 minutes of my stream time futzing around with what card I want to catch or not. Yeah, we can go ahead and play Giant Lady.
Oh.
And then I'm also on this mission to try and build every single legend in Final Fantasy as a Brawl deck.
Ooh, I like that.
It's actually been a lot of fun, especially considering that I can, like, start with Final Fantasy 14 commanders and Final Fantasy 8 commanders and then just, like, go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Because my friend Fran takes a little bit to get home from work, I've just been going and playing the Final Fantasy 8 decks as ways to, I don't know, maybe get in the mood, maybe hype up stream a little bit, maybe exile my black cat underneath a gemstone cavern.
I can't believe that happened.
It's so funny, like, the black cat is one of the few Spider-Man cards that I actually really like. And it's just because she's just so incidentally flavorful as opposed to, like, deliberately flavorful. How do I feel about this? I could play Titania. Is this not a whole lot of reason not to right now? Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea.
Ooh, the map.
It's been a hot minute since I played this one, so I gotta remember if I have the Dark Depths combo or not in here. I think I do. There's a lot of real mid monocolor legends from Final Fantasy. That's true of, like, most of the standard Universes Beyond stuff now.
Yeah, very much so.
Like, I don't know if anyone in the Magic Sphere has realized this, but with Spider-Man and now the Turtle set, there are so many common... Oh, that I don't like that. That's actually really bad for me. Fuck.
Yeah, I thought you might not like that.
Let's see. How do we... Okay, I do have Dark Depths in this. That's sweet. Questions. There's questions and answers are pretty great. What? Oh, actually, what if I were to grab... That might be...
Ooh, Bossing Say.
See, this is like what? Universe and Beyond general, yeah. Yeah, so there's like a ton of commons to the point where you could build a true Pauper commander deck now. Oh no, I had to discard a non-land card with the greatest mana value, and that was my O'Hare Kaslam.
Oh, damn.
They oof. They oof.
Wait a second. Do I want that?
You might want that. Like, it's a really good card. Really hard to do.
Yeah.
Downside, though, is that you are going to unlock, like, any sort of land shenanigans I might have.
It's true, and it, like, shuts that down so well.
It's not like you have to, like, cash it in right this second either.
It's true.
So this is where I feel really bad, because now I'm just, like, feeding your Voidwalker.
Delicious. The downside of the Voidwalker is now there's nothing in your graveyard except an expedition map, but...
It's true, but, like, you don't really need that. Like, you can just Azula. And Azula will do stuff. Yes.
It's true.
Like, she's still like a 4 with Firebending. You know, that.
Yeah. That certainly is worth something.
Like, you got 2 Death Touches on board that I just do not want to block. You got a little shadowy guy. The fear is real.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Okay, so now I have to like... Oh hey, would you look at that? Okay.
Yeah, it was a good call. I had to get that land out of there. You can spend it again, but...
Interesting. Okay, that is kind of exactly what I need. Bonk.
Oh.
Alright, life has been restored. Life is good right now. I just have to figure out what I'm doing with life. Life, the universe, and in fact, everything. Actually, so this is like the one awkward part of Ottoman Tapper, that you have to like finagle manually sometimes just to like do stuff.
Right.
So congratulations, you can now have full use of an expedition.
I am just over the moon.
By the way, Proxy, this was the bit that I thought of leading up to this. You don't mind if I do a little bit of girl boss gatekeeping, do you?
No, not at all.
All right. So I'm going to interrogate your magic credentials.
Go for it.
We're going to see if you're a fake gamer girly. So remind me, which set did you start with?
It was, I believe, Scars of Mirrodin, but I like kind of started with that, and then original Zendikar is when I started buying my own cards.
So that would have been original Zendikar then, because that came out before Scars of Mirrodin.
Oh yeah, it did. That's right.
Yep, and I remember that specifically because I asked you that last time I saw you playing Matt.
Yeah.
Now the reason I ask is because that is exactly 1 year before I started playing Magic. Even though, like, you know, technically I bought the start decks way back when I was doing when Ravnica City of Guilds was brand new. I was playing with my friends. Oh, I forgot about the Stalker. The Stalker is so good.
It's really good.
Okay. No, my happy little halfling.
It was delighted. Yeah.
Oh shit, my tribute to the World Tree, I actually wanted that. That's actually a very... Wait, shit. Oh, does Azula let you cast at an instant?
Yep.
As though
The
they had
stuff that I
flash?
stole.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
4, 5. Oh, that's actually pretty. Oh wait, no shit. I'm a fool. I know nothing. Probably playing into a wash away right now. Yeah. Girlies be doing
I
her.
knew you would know it was coming, but like, I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, that's like completely fair. Then I'm just gonna like continue to get the shit kicked out of me for like this next.
Sure.
No, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So like, has it been just like being able to play Magic consistently since Zendikar, or were there any breaks that you had to take in between?
Oh, there were a ton of breaks. There were a ton of great breaks. I came back for Battle for Zendikar and started playing pretty consistently since then. Because I was like, oh, we're going back to Zendikar. That's where I started.
I was playing from Scars all the way, I think, until the original. At which point,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I had to take a break at that point because I was super burned out from doing a weekly Commander podcast where I wasn't actually getting to play a lot of Commander. So,
Oh, yeah, I could see that could cause some burnout.
and that was also like literally at the same time that WotC was super ramping up their product release. So it felt like every other episode we were doing set reviews. Like, hey, you know what? This is a card that looks exciting and fun to play with, and here's some ideas that we're already thinking about.
Right, right.
My mother told me never to keep it. This
Rin, I think that does count as gamer cred if you started with Legend of Blue Eyes, because I have the same gamer cred. I started with Starter Deck Yugi.
Oh my god, me too. We're so alike.
Hell yeah. Oh my god.
Have a planet. By the way, for any of you Final Fantasy 13 girlies out there, I am playing with Vanille and Fane, who are the residential lesbians who get to fusion dance into one giant lesbian.
Yeah, the lesbian women. I remember them. They were the good part of that game. That game's not bad. That game got a rough rap.
I bet. Like, my friend Lila started playing through it last year. She wanted to do it for as part of a Women Wednesday stream where she gets to stream all the sapphic visual novels and games and stuff. But she just could not get through that first act.
First act is rough.
Ooh, mom getting saucy.
Yeah, swinging with mom.
Uh,
Like, what am I gonna do? Protect my Lunark veteran?
I mean, it's not incorrect to say that you actually want to protect mom, because now she can't target herself if I have like a fatal push or something.
Oh, she can target herself. Wow.
Yeah, that's part of what makes mom really good is that she can target and protect herself. So like, you can go to blocks, tap, target herself. Now she survives combat. I think what I want to. Hey, you want to like smash people together, make them kiss?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Mine turns into like a ghast, so.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah.
I have a giant enemy crab.
Oh. I have to read this because it's an alchemy card.
One of my favorite alchemy cards of all time.
It's got a good visual design.
It's so great. you go up against like the giant ramp Atali decks, and you just bonk them with a little Fear of Ridicule, and then you get a 1/1 Ulamog. And then Pakal, that's a really good card.
It's a really good card.
It would be a shame if something were to happen.
Yeah.
Absolute damn shame. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it for me to try and like force you to use your Well, actually, I think this is fine. Because if you block my Fear of Ridicule, then I'm going to kill at least. Oh, very brave of you. Let's spin the wheel and see what I get.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a friend.
Okay, at least it's a token.
At least it's a token for now.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I wanted to double check. This is power 2 or greater, so Vanilla does not trigger it. Yeah, let's go ahead and take just a little bit of ouchie. Will not trigger the draw, but I'm basically gonna draw a card anyway.
Ooh.
Oh, and I got the best one.
Oh, and City. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Right, you're holding priority because of money. There we go.
Yeah.
So what has been like your primary bulk of playing Magic? Have you just been like a standard player for the majority of it?
Draft mostly. Like standard and draft.
Standard and draft? You don't have like the girls' night out with Commander Pods?
No, I actually don't like Commander very much.
Ooh, now there's a take.
There is a take. It's true. It's just, it's not my... Brawl has everything I like about Commander without everything I dislike about it. So I'm like, oh, cool. We can do this.
You don't have to worry about like the multiplayer politicking or people complaining that your deck is too fast or unfair or something like that.
Right.
See?
It's like I'll play it with like friends if it comes up. But
Ooh, aggressive.
Yeah, I'm getting a little
aggressive.
aggro.
Aggressive. Well, I'm not gonna let you keep a 1/1.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Foxy, I just want to let you know that was incredibly brave of you. And I respect that so much. But
Yep.
I'm also going to try really hard to punish you.
I could see that.
So all of my enchantment creatures get because of Fear of Ridicule. And as long as one hits, like I am sick. And oh nope, I messed up. I'm supposed to play the Insidious Roots before I attack with Vanille, because if you block with her, he goes to the graveyard and then comes out, and that triggers Insidious. Oopsie.
I see.
But I'm still not upset if you decide to take the trade, because then that means I get rid of a big ass Pride Mate. Saint Alenda. Oh my.
I made a grave error.
Let's take a look here. So I want this one. And I can play.
Oh, go ahead.
And I can play it without paying its cost? Og.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then I get to like just make a free token equal to the life that I get?
Faith's Fetters.
And then oh no. What else can I do here? Watched. Had it all. I can have it all. And
Girls really can have it all these days.
Yeah. Keep using all these little tutors to help pump up. Oh, and that's right, because they're all tokens, they all get to tap for mana with the Insidious root.
It's true.
Famous Commander Hater Proxy asks.
You know, Rin, I actually respect. I shouldn't say respect. I actually.
I don't think anyone respects Commander players.
I have more affinity towards CEDH than I do EDH, because CEDH is you're allowed to try to win, and I know that's massively oversimplifying what Commander is, but I don't care. And
Honestly,
I think CEDH is kind of cool because it's like, yeah, let's optimize this format.
so like, you know what? I think that is actually incredibly fair.
Mm-hmm.
And also, put a pin in that because I want to real quickly double check there. What is this? This is whenever one or more creatures in my graveyard, I can do the thing. Yes. What I want to do then is I want Big Monkey.
Oh,
Big Monkey, do a punch.
my young lady.
Just like... Oh, right, all the tokens still do stuff too. I can't... Station. I want... Think. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and make some... I only
Ooh.
need like one of these to hit, and I'm kind of tired of you having an Impekel on the field.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, I have an extreme prejudice against the moon.
What? What did the moon do to you?
Untold horrors that we just do not talk about. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's actually funny that you mentioned hating Commander and, you know, the whole kind of like Commander attitude that occurs because of it, because that is exactly the reason why so many people get salty in Brawl, is that they are actually Commander players that were like, oh, I can play Commander at home. It's not Commander at home, actually.
No, it's a different thing. I feel like this is a bad thing to do for content, but I'm gonna click this button.
That's what the button's there for.
Yeah.
If it's shit, hit the bricks. That's what we always say. Like, there's no shame in tapping out.
Just walk out. You can leave.
And see, that is... It's so funny. Like, I know that that people should not be going on Reddit. I know that I shouldn't be going on Reddit.
Uh-huh.
But I just can't help but go onto the Brawl forum and be like, look at all these people crashing out over the fact that good cards and good decks exist.
They get so mad.
Now, to be fair, there is a point where it is too much. Like, you missed Strip Mine meta, which was actually just kind of horrible.
Oh my god, Strip Mine, really?
Yeah, remember when Strip Mine was in Edge of Eternities?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so like, for the longest time, the... Oh my god, Fire Nation drill.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, okay, let's roll with that. Real quick, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna mull this. This is a much better hand for the matchup. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, right. So when Edge of Eternities got printed, Strip Mine went straight into Brawl, because the philosophy with Brawl was, we are going to try and leave as many cards unbanned as possible, because we want this to be the home for a lot of these cards. Which, you know, has never turned out horribly ever.
Right.
But it was also mitigated and enabled by the fact that Brawl uses a weight system to try and match people up together. You Oh, hold on. I need to turn my Nico knee off.
Oh, I understand.
There we go. S- So essentially, what's going on there is that the algorithm for Arena looks at your deck's card weight, tallies it up, and is saying, hey, your deck is worth 50 points worth of power. We are going to try and match you up with people who match that number as closely as possible who are currently available.
Mm.
Now, the downside is, it's not perfect because, if all that's available are people with like 200-point decks, well then, by George, by golly, Mistletoe and Holly. Because you're just gonna get blown out of the water, which is a thing that, is just gonna happen.
Right.
Let's see, yeah, we'll go ahead and look.
My girlfriend has entered the chat to ask, Thoughtseize count? No, I haven't Thoughtseized her yet.
I mean, Acquisition Expert's kind of like a Thoughtseize if you squint funny.
That's true, you know?
Yeah. So, what happens with Brawl a lot, especially in these Brawl forums, is you get so many people asking, hey, why am I queuing against these decks that are like uber powerful and really strong? I'm just a little guy playing a little guy deck.
Mm-hmm.
And it got so under my skin that these people were so insistent that there was like an algorithm in play specifically meant to match them up against decks that silver bullet their own, that I had to make a whole video about it.
Yeah, I saw that you did that. I gotta watch that at some point. The conspiracy theory level shit that people get up to is wild.
It is so wild. Like, I can't even begin to describe just how asinine it is. There's no real nice way to say it. Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? I'm just like, actually, you know what? This might seem just a little crazy. But I'm going to do something that I'd always thought about doing, but never actually had a position where I could do it. And
I like this.
And I'm going to cash in on this Hydra.
I like that a lot. I think that's a very good play.
Yeah, like, normally she's just in here as, like, that's a thing that you can theoretically do. It just never comes up because people are so often dead by turn 2 or 3 in this deck.
Right.
Even Arena Shuffler is customized. I mean, so, like, that's the other part of it, right? People hear that there is a, quote, hand smoother for best of 1 on Arena, but they don't actually understand what that means. What it means is that, hey, best of 1 matches are pretty awful when, like, one person just gets completely walled out because they didn't draw lands or whatever, right? Or they drew nothing but lands. So we made an algorithm that's going to make like a dozen different test hands for what your deck could produce. And we're going to give you the one of the hands that most closely matches the true ratio of spells to lands in your deck. This is a good thing. Like, all the algorithms in Arena are there to help enhance the player experience. And then you just got so many people using that as proof that Arena is rigged.
Right.
Yeah, I don't need this anymore. See, your wife is Marana?
Yeah, that's right.
In Dota 2, so many people 100% bought into the matchmaking gives you better worse teammates to force a 50% win rate. Is what she's saying, and it's just like, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what you see.
It's wild.
Now, fun fact, I have had to delete more comments on that video, the matchmaking is not rigged video than any other video that I've put out, because there are just so many people who refuse to believe that it's not true.
Oh, I can see this.
Yeah, and like I am all for, you know, I'm all for like letting people voice their opinions and voice counter arguments. Ooh. I'm all for people getting a chance to voice their counter arguments and whatnot. But also at the same time, like, people who are just going to be intellectually dishonest or, you know, tin hat wearing conspiracy nuts, those don't have a place in my community.
Oh, totally. I get that.
Okay, so you didn't pay the 3 to get a token that could pilot the drone. What is this?
No.
What does it mean, Jim? No, not the Meat Hook Massacre.
The Meat Hook Massacre.
Fortunately, I can't do anything about that. This is also like another fun thing about Brawl, is that cards that get alchemized to nerf will get their alchemy nerfing undone later on if there's like no impact on the larger formats.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
It is cool.
Okay. For Abomination, that's a really good card.
It is. I did not feel wild about discarding it, but I want the other thing in my hand more.
Okay. Well, so here's this giant enemy Tifa.
That's true.
And then...
And then she stays at that power.
Let's see. I'm gonna... Let's try and go for a limit break. You've got like 1 treasure, so like you can technically like stop me from doing this if you hit good, but you did not hit good, so... Just go to
That's a
punchy.
fetch.
And this is actually going to be lethal.
That's lethal.
Yeah. I mean, you still
Oh, I
have
was
it-
gonna do... Yeah.
Did you have it?
I have something for next turn, but I was like, surely she doesn't kill me with Tifa, like, now.
You fool. You always assume Tifa can kill you if she has haste.
It's true. It's like, she'll put the boots on Tifa, and then I'm gonna edict affect it, and she's gonna be like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then...
With Tifa, the fun thing is, you can say, oh, all I have to do is have removal for Tifa before she pops off. But because the deck can afford to literally play nothing but ramp, they just keep replaying Tifa and exhaust all of your resources.
It's true.
Let's see. Let me toss something a little spicy at you. This is one might actually just be like a complete part.
Uh-huh.
But like it's one that I'm really excited to figure out and make work.
I think Mischievous Sneakling wins there. So true. Mischievous Sneakling would have kept me alive. I would have gone down to 2 health.
True.
And then... and then I could have Childrened the next turn for the Edict effect, and then... yeah.
Remind me, the drill turns off hexproof and indestructible, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then it doesn't do anything against Shroud.
True. These are all true words.
Yeah. So on that note, like, you know, I'm really happy that you decided to go ahead and give Brawl a chance, because I am always like, this is just me as a viewer. I'm always looking for more people that are like fun to watch and doing Brawl.
Oh.
There is a severe dirge of people who play Brawl in a way becoming how I kind of like think about the format, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, have you heard of Amy the Amazonian?
I have, yeah.
Yep. She is a fun streamer to watch, and she posts videos for all the decks that she makes. She gets to, you know, show up in a bunch of other... She gets to show up in a bunch of other channels to do things, and... Sorry, I got distracted because I was trying to figure out how I want to sequence this turn.
No, you're good. Oh, you are ramping. Okay.
But every time that she posts a deck list, like, first of all, this is not like shade directed at her. She has made posting YouTube videos and streaming her full-time occupation. Just kind of is stuck on that treadmill of Magic product. But all of the things that she posts are kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very easy to see, oh, you know, all of the, like, actually, you know what? Probably just better to go. I don't think there's a world.
Yeah, it's a good card.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever a world where casting the...
Probably not.
But yeah, I noticed that most of her decks are just kind of like the same general shell of cards. Like, if she plays a green deck, she'll go and fill it with like all of the good green cards, because she's building the deck on stream, playing some highlight games, then posting what is essentially the VOD to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Which is legitimate, but doesn't really spark a lot of joy in terms of like trying to find creative build stuff.
Right.
And then like on the streaming side, there also isn't a lot in terms of like fun people playing draw stuff.
Mm.
Ah, that's right. I forgot that Leovold turn makes it so I can't draw more than one card each turn.
It does do that.
Yeah, I might have not have thought this through, chat. I might have just like turbo brained my way out of it from this. So if I play Selk, I'm kind of just like not. Let's see, how do I want to? Yeah, I might have actually just like completely borked this up.
Leovold's a good card.
Leovold is an absurd card. He's like actually
Yeah.
banned in Duel Commander.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How do I feel? I could go. Think, think, think. Think, think, think. Think, 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 think. Oh, that might actually. So then let's go. I'll get my own Leovold, and then it doesn't really matter if this is just like not drawing in the discard, because I'm not actually going to have to draw and then.
Hmm.
So all of that to say, like, hey, you know what? If I have the chance, I'm going to be stopping by all those brawls. Lucky, thank you so much for handing out. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so there's the Maryland. Whenever you are permanent you control, I do get to draw a card without having to take. You got my Inventor's Fate.
Yeah, that's... Yep.
Okay.
Can't cast that.
Okay, this works. So this is the price of progress? I think so. I'm going to actually hold on, can I? 3, 4, 5. Quite enough if I want to do it that way. 1. First thing I need to try to do. Get rid of. I think that. I know. That would actually probably be. Yeah, let's just like not even futz around with this. Take all the damage, we don't care. Greater good, allegedly. Get your redraw, Leovold's gone.
The Mind Stone.
Alright, and hopefully we're not like dead all the way. Ooh, Marwyn. So the next question is, it's just like football or Sultai control with featuring it? You got my Phyrexian. Pretty cool. Because that could be. Oh, and Bitter
Yeah, I
Blue
can't cast
Bearer.
it,
Keep getting
There we
my
go.
cool.
I sure do.
All right, no, you can just copy the Leovold again.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to just like stop. Like for real, for real.
So funny. Now you did draw a few cards.
I did. I
I think a Sneakling might hit the
want-
board soon. I mean, it would count as an elf.
Let's see. So, I could do a few stuff with this. Go. Tap. I am gonna do
Oh.
something like incredibly risky, but we gotta get that bisky.
This is interesting.
I need to find yet a. Oh wait, no, that would help out a lot, wouldn't it? Actually, let's go ahead and grab. Oh wait, shit. Okay, I think I have a sweet ass line here. Let's see if I can pull this off.
Let's see it.
All right, go
Aether
ahead.
Spellbomb.
Bounce this back to my hand. Feel free to take a.
I would love to.
I have the Wish Claw now. I am going. I guess the first thing I need to off because I might just like draw the thing that I want.
Damn, that's a lot of cards.
So many. No, I'm peeking out over here. Gotta just do not die to a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'd like not die.
Hmm. Okay.
Then yapping with Selk every time I don't respect his life. That's just the life we live in right now. Oh shit! I
Right.
forgot I gave you the wish claw.
Yeah, you did give me the wish claw.
All right, my body's ready. That's pretty good. Can I like draw an out to that? No? Okay, cool. I guess I'll just die.
Thank you for the crater hoof. It was a delight.
Yeah, I don't have Selk's big brain for this. But we almost got Paradox Engine assembled. If it wasn't for that,
Ooh.
if it wasn't for that cursed Leovold, it would have happened a lot sooner.
The Leovold really threw a spanner in the works, which is why he's in there.
Leovold, the greatest troll.
Yep.
Let's see. What else is fun that we can showcase? Actually, you know what? I'm really fond of this deck. I love my Master Matoya deck.
Ooh.
So one of the cool things about Brawl that I love is that in Commander, a lot of strategies and cards just like are less valuable because you have 3 opponents as opposed to 1. And while I don't believe in the whole you have to beat 120 life points versus 20, like that is just, first of all, you're playing a multiplayer game. Other people are supposed to be like, you know, ideally swinging and dealing damage too. You're not. It is not on you to deal all 120 of that.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, single target removal has to be a lot more specialized, and you have to be a lot more selective with when and where you use it.
Mm-hmm.
But in one-on-one, you can just like, you know, keep firing that shit away. You can just like kill everything.
It's true. It's true.
I liked it. Just hope you don't have a. Have there been any like decks besides High Bay that you've played against and you're just like, this is some bullshit?
I haven't seen him in a while, but for a while it was Joda.
Just like 5 color legends, do all the cascade.
It's just so unfun to play against.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Like if you can deal with Joda, it slows down a lot, but if you just don't have the removal, it feels. On your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures, each toughness greater than their power, transform. Sorry, I have to say no.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh, this is the Doran deck. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Hey, Proxy?
Yeah.
You did put basics in your deck, right? Besides that one swamp?
Yeah, I got some basics.
That's good. Oh yeah, you got the planes right there. Okay. Congratulations, you passed the mana base check.
Fucking Harbinger of the Seas. Oh, I play a little bit of Modern too. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Oh, no, you didn't, actually.
Yeah, I only play Modern like with friends, like on Tabletop Sim. But I do like Modern. That's why Harbinger of the Seas. I'm like, oh, I've seen you. I've played you.
Oh, wait, no. Was I supposed to put that in the other order?
Okay, I have to read this now.
So, you get to decide whether I mill cards equal to the amount of counters on this, or I get to draw a card. And if I mill cards, you will lose life equal to the total mana value of the cards I'm milling.
Ah.
Modern best in slot format. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh yeah, I definitely did that correct. I was supposed to put the Sculling Tarn under the card because the Tarn is what I wanted. I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly go? Okay.
This is a little rough with this Harbinger of the Seas.
Yeah. Anytime that you go against a mono red or a mono blue deck, please immediately use your fetches to grab as many basic lands as possible. Because they pull off so much bullshit like this. Now, granted, as soon as you get that door into resolve, I am in hot water.
Yeah.
I
just need a green source.
Oh, I don't even get to name anything with the camera skills because of the Harbinger. That's neat. I mean, I don't know if you would call that neat.
I would, in this case.
What? Yeah, let's go ahead and play this unwelcome sprite. He is such a workhorse.
Yeah, that's a good card.
So you get Dome for 11, and then I also get to draw a card.
Wow.
Isn't it life great?
I gotta blow up this Harbinger of the Seas. It's gotta go.
But like, it's helping so much.
It's helping a little bit. It's.
I guess I could have put them both in the bottom now, because you are at a point where you just don't want to keep milling cards.
Yeah.
You can have Lagana. They can all hang out. So you were just like missing that one green source.
Yeah. How many green sources would I have? 2. Okay.
Okay. Oh, boop. Then... This is probably like super greedy.
You need your end step draw. Oh.
Yep. It's just like all Scry and Surveil triggers, which is just some of my absolute favorite.
That's pretty good.
Oh, and I forgot that I have no max hand size because I have Wizard class now.
Oh my god. Get me out. Get me out.
You don't like sitting in with Granny's lectures?
I'm trapped in the turn 3 Harbinger of the Seas hole. So it's rough in here.
Yeah.
That's a cool deck.
Have there been any commanders that you've looked at that you haven't built already and have been like, oh, that's really cool, I wonder how you build that?
I'm trying to think. There have probably been a few. There was something from Lorwyn Eclipsed, but I'm having trouble remembering what it was. I'll let you know if I remember.
No worries.
Like, I started Brawl so recently, now I'm starting to look at sets and be like, oh, okay, we can build around this. Oh, I have a question for you.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like...
Are you...
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just going to apologize real quick, because I know that I've been just, like, super intense info dumping literally this entire time.
No, you're good. Are you gonna skip TMNT?
So... It really depends on how you mean. Also, I'm going to apologize. I wanted to try and show something cool, but, like, this is unfortunately a deck where that doesn't really, like, cooperate all that often.
That's fair.
Like, I was going to play this one-trick deck that wins the game instantly with this one weird trick. But unfortunately, you kind of need to keep mulliganing into Oblivion, so, like, if you're okay with it, we can just keep reloading until I find the hand.
Whatever you want to do.
Sweet. Okay, thank you for understanding.
Uh-huh.
And also, like, I'm sorry, I completely forgot the question that you asked.
are you gonna skip TMNT?
Right, am I going to skip TMNT? So, like,
Yeah.
I don't really have to engage with a set the way a lot of, like, standard or draft players do, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I can play Brawl, and I don't have to, like, really include any of the cards if I really don't want to. There might be some, cool build-arounds that I want to add into a deck. We didn't get there either. But
It's
It's-
2 wins for me.
me trying to, like, decide whether or not to skip a set really just kind of comes down to whether or not I'm willing to fork over $20. We'll make this the last time that I try and, like, fish for the exact hand I need.
It's fair.
So it's like, honestly, even if I say I'm going to, quote, skip the turtle set, I still might just drop the $20 for the mastery pass because I get the gems, I get the draft tokens, and I still get boosty packs for previous standard sets where I'm still missing stuff.
Right.
And, you know, since I stream this, like, literally every weekday, it kind of behooves me to keep up with my collection.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I finally got a card and it's not the one I want. Okay, you know what? I'll keep this, and then we're gonna pray that this works out.
Sure.
Because, like, there is a 1 in 3 chance that I completely whiff. And if it does, well then, I will walk you through what this deck is supposed to do. So that way, when you see it in the queue, you'll understand what you gotta do.
I see.
Although I think the Deathrite Shaman might actually just, like, hard lock me out of it. Like, this is a one-trick glass cannon where it wins and loses at the mulligan step.
That's very funny.
It's so funny. And it's also just, like, a hard check for people. Because Brawl, being a singleton format, would imply that there's a lot of, I'm gonna do it anyway, just to, like, see if it happens. Okay.
Oh, treasure hunt.
Yeah, it's a treasure hunt deck.
Yeah, I'll craft singular cards from it,
Yeah.
but I think it's gonna be the first set since I got into Arena that I don't like draft, because Spider-Man was the worst set I've ever played in my life. And it's not the Universes Beyond part of it. It's the, like, small set design, and it seems like it has a lot of the same problems.
Yeah. Because, well, oh god, I heard people who were drafting it got tired of the format really quickly because of the whole pick 2 stuff. Also,
Okay,
Proxy, I'm gonna ask you very kindly to not exile that treasure hunt.
Yeah, I was gonna exile that treasure hunt, but
But
sure.
but I promise that this is educational.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Actually, hold on. How the fuck do I? I might have still fucked myself. Actually, I might have accidentally hit the exact wrong card that I needed. I'm trying to remember if, like, there's a sequencing that can get me out of this. Until then, you are free to wail on me.
Sweet.
Like, I get both of the... Oh, wait, no, that still works. That still works. Okay. So we're going to seek new knowledge. This is an alchemy card that will seek 2 non-land cards. I have exactly 2 non-land cards in my deck.
That's so funny. This is like a Hearthstone combo.
Yeah, it is. And... this is where I... God damn it. No, this still doesn't work, does it? Shoot. No, I think I got completely borked up. I hit the wrong card off the initial treasure truce.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so I'm just gonna play this card so you can see it. This is Pull Resources, which is another alchemy card that lets me seek 2 non-land cards.
Okay.
Now, the only non-lands in my deck are Pull Resources, Seek New Knowledge, and Thassa's Oracle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you go Seek New Knowledge, hopefully you hit Pull Resources and Treasure Hunt, then you can gift a card with Pull Resources, hit your Thassa's Oracle, after literally treasure hunting your entire deck into your hand. And also there's a Cavern of Souls in here just to make sure the Thassa resolves.
That's very funny.
It is hilarious, and unfortunately I don't have a way to put a card back into the deck so I don't just like die from deck outs.
Oh, I see.
Yep, so I was not supposed to actually play the Pull Resources. That's where I fucked up again. But also, it doesn't work because the Thassa's Oracle would go to my hand. So I'm just going to use Questus to recycle that treasure hunt, and I'm going to show myself the door.
Oh my god.
And the reason that
do it.
And the reason that we run Questus is, one, not a lot of people know what she does, so they don't know what the deck does.
Uh-huh.
And also, there are sequences where you can just completely whiff on what card you start with. Like, if I start with a Pull Resources, then I can go Pull Resources, seek 2 cards. Maybe one of them is a Seek New Knowledge, but often it's just a Thassa's Oracle and also a Treasure Hunt. I can play the Treasure Hunt, hit the last non-land in my deck, then use Questus to re-Treasure Hunt, and then during my upkeep, use the Seek New Knowledge, put a card from my hand back on the bottom so I don't deck out, play the Thassa, and then...
That is hilarious, actually.
Yep. I played this deck for like an hour last week, and I think I won all of 3, maybe 4 games, and the rest of it was just like mulligan into oblivion. Nope, I didn't get there. Let's shuffle up and try again.
Oh, that's funny.
The one to Laboratory Maniac and just live in inconsistency. I have seen people play this deck with Jace, Wielder of Memory, the War of the Spark one. And that is probably the more appropriate commander to play for this deck. You're just letting people know, hey, yeah, definitely, I'm going to play this one trick deck, and I'm going to see if you have removal to stop me. Like, that is completely valid. Favorite glass cannon is the Layla Cascade Explorer deck. Yeah, that's another really good one.
That one is fun. I've seen that one.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna...
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. We'll do... that.
And also, Proxy, I would like to thank your chat for affirming my decision to hyperfocus.
Oh, of course. It's a very pro-hyperfocus environment. Alright, what does this gentleman do? Yeah, right.
He eats your graveyard and turns it into damage or mana.
Oh, interesting.
Now, I think because I can't pay the cost for Auntie Ul, I just never get the target of her. That's very unfortunate.
True.
Please continue to indoctrinate Proxy into the best Magic format. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's also just like a really fun way to think about the Magic daily.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I've been doing. Because I used to do, like, the starter deck brawls. Not brawls, the starter deck fights, like, because if I didn't have a deck that was those colors, I was like, well, I'm not gonna play standard with, like, a terrible deck.
It's
Yeah.
true. You're never gonna do that.
Yeah.
Quick think.
Sure.
Probably want to hold on to. Those being 1/2s is like surprisingly obnoxious. So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna strangle the twink, and then we'll show the other one the door as well.
Oh, nice.
So incidentally, this is the deck I play when the daily roulette gives me farm X amount of kills.
Oh. I always re-roll that one.
It is, yeah, it's a good one to re-roll if you just, like, can't or don't want to.
Yeah.
Right. Then I do have a way to get past the.
Oh, wow.
Just like, don't let your spells be countered for it.
Yeah.
Oh, Nessa Scarabs is cool.
The mummy.
Yeah, we're just gonna eat stuff out of your graveyard. And this will be a nice, slow, cool chat where we can just, like, hang out. Do just kind of whatever.
True.
Then you can... Really cool, yeah. Still... Yeah, I'm still missing, like, a little idiot. But I guess Auntie just...
Yeah.
The counter target attack creature gains menace. Like, get the draw card. Oh, thank God and hallelujah. Really? And we're gonna do this now before you have a chance to, like, make her even big. Yeah, you're right, chat. Being able to, like, use the weighted matchmaker to play games that are more like your speed or whatever it is you want to do helps out so much. Like, a lot of people will rail on the whole Hell Q stuff, which, if you're not aware, Hell Q really just kind of means, hey, this is a range of decks that have some of the highest weights on the format, but also don't let them convince you that Hell Q is real, because that's just a way for them to whinge about having to deal with bullshit.
Cheers.
I'm gonna practice now. LQ is real. It's called League of Legends. Oh my
God!
It's
so cheering.
It's funny for several reasons. Actually, hold on. Can I like? What if I were to do? I think I do it like this. I'm going to... I had the... bottom. That way it's just like gone. Then... I think it just start right.
Yeah, it feels pretty tough for me to win this race.
LQ is you're playing one of the top 10 most played commanders, to which I say, cry about it, have any amount of creativity. Proxy,
Damn.
one of the things I love about watching your streams is that your chat is just so incredibly based.
My chat is very based, it's true.
You've done such an amazing job of just like making sure that chat understands what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
Love that for them. I can't actually. Hold on, before I start missing, I should just like see if I can hit one more thing off the top. I mean, that technically counts as one more thing.
Oh my god.
Alright. Can you kill me before I kill you next turn, or do you have any way to gain life? Or would you like to have that pain land?
Let's see here.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Incidentally, Proxy, so one of the things I realized that like we're almost actually at the end of stream here, but this was something that I used to have a good habit of like actually asking people. So why did you get into VTubing?
That is a great question. Oh my god, lightning bolt off the top. I did a lot of acting in high school and a little bit in college, and I play a lot of like tabletop games. I tend to GM when I play them, and I didn't really have any of that in my life, and I missed performing, you know? Like I missed being in character and doing something in front of people to entertain them. So I like my original design, my old like shark alien design was like an NPC I really liked from a campaign I was GMing at the time. And then it kind of evolved into something that looks more like me in real life. And yeah, that's kind of that's the short of it.
Speaking of short of it, here's like an out of left field question. How tall are you?
I am like 5'8".
Okay, that's like 3 inches taller than I.
Oh.
It used to be like 2, but I swear the estrogen took a whole inch from me.
Yeah, I might be like 5'7" now. It's very possible.
Hey. So here's a fun other new one-trick deck that we're gonna show off. Although the one trick is significantly more consistent than the other one was. Not that I think Finn the Famebearer needs a lot of introduction.
No, we bet.
Chat saying they're 4 inches taller than you. How are you gonna take that?
Wow. I'm used to it. I'm used to. I shouldn't say that. I'm used to being shorter than people.
Here's another question. What do you think was like the hardest thing about, you know, the barrier to getting into, like, why did you end up picking it up, and like what was the one thing that was keeping you from getting into it?
It was like, is this anything? Was like my thought process for a while. I was like, is this format gonna stick around? Are people going to actually play it? Like, you know, and then it just ended up having the staying power that I wasn't sure if it would have. And I was like, sure. And then people, it was just word of mouth. People were like, yeah, Brawl's cool. I was like, oh, alright. Let's do it.
Brawl isn't like just. Alright, you got 2 of them?
Tonio.
You got a second one?
I have something and it almost works, but it doesn't. Anyway.
Alright, that is legitimate. Hey, one. How do I work? Gotta...
Ooh.
I guess technically I should have just like swung in and watched if you blocked, but like I don't know. We got things to do and stuff to do. We gotta go.
Yeah.
I just want to like
That's fair.
get those poison counters ticking. Oh no, my duder.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take care of him for a little bit.
The great thing about the Finn deck is that it's another one of those you don't need a lot of wild cards in order to build it. I think this one only uses like 2 rare wild cards, and that's just to like get some extra 1 mana death touchers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like the amount of cards that you can build into this is fantastic. Oh wait, no, that doesn't do it.
Ooh.
Normally these types of decks are decks that I play like a couple of times, and I'm like, okay, I had my fun, and I put them back into storage. But they make for like great collabing decks because I can just AFK the game while we talk.
It's true.
Choose one of them. Congratulations, you have Budge.
I have Budge, I have Block Core. God damn it. You have Rogue's Passage.
I also have Proliferate. See, isn't this great? You got to see what the Infect Death animation looks like and the Mill Out animation death.
Oh yeah, no, it's a real variety show around here. It's great.
I think we got time for like one last game.
I agree. Let's pick it.
This was a blast. I had a lot of fun with it.
I had a lot of fun too. This was a really good time.
Which question?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Final Fantasy commander that you like above all else?
I mean, my favorite Final Fantasy character, full stop, is Yuna.
Gotcha.
But
have you seen the Unit deck?
I have not.
Okay, then we can go ahead and run some Unit.
Cool.
Will it work out? I don't know. This one's still in the testing phase. But I did get rocked by a Unit deck that when I was trying out some standard Brawl stuff, so like, that's a deck that you can make.
I might do that. Needs blood.
The fun part is that the Azula deck does just kind of like make what the Unit deck wants to do significantly harder.
What? No.
By the way, you mentioned that you streamed just kind of whatever, but do you have any like plans or announcements you want to make about like any upcoming stuff that you're wanting to do?
Um, pretty soon I am gonna be playing the new Suda51 game, Romeo is a Dead Man. I'm looking forward to that. I love the fact that he somehow gets to make these weird AAA question mark games. So I'm really looking forward to that. Um, and I'm gonna be playing Citizen Sleeper soon, which is sort of like a Disco Elysium in space, but less sad.
Disco. If it's less sad, doesn't that mean that it's not like actually Disco Elysium though?
It's like it's less ex-wife sad and more you have lost your original body and are now in a robotic shell. Do you still have personhood? Sad.
Aww, that is sad.
It is sad, but you know, like Disco, there's some. I find it to be a very uplifting game.
Damn. God, Modern Horizons 3 was so fucked up.
It was.
I thought I told you I didn't want that bird around.
Yeah, no, the bird's back. I listened to you. The bird didn't, though.
Just bird things. Just bird things.
It's true.
A
lot of.
I think what I want to do. Go. White. Play Calyx. Draw a new
this.
card. Excellent. Now I can put a counter on. Whited half one. I'll get rid of. Okay.
I'm a bird.
How badly do I want? Get rid of the problem. Go combat. Back in. Alex gets the trigger now. Make a copy of
That's
this in
pretty good.
Enchantress's presence. Just lets me put yet another counter on. And
I'm exploding Calyx with my mind.
please do.
There was a period of time in Standard where Selesnya Enchantress was really good, and Calyx was around a lot. Very
Actually-
familiar with him.
Actually, now while I'm thinking about it, like,
Mm.
were you ever like a big lore girly about magic at all, or?
Yeah. To a certain extent. I was reading all the short stories at work, like, whenever I had downtime, like, especially the Battle for Zendikar stuff. It was a little Avengers-y, but, like, also,
But also, we're kind of here for that.
yeah, like, the Planeswalkers I could take or leave, but the way that the actual people of Zendikar were, like, banding together was very cool to me, and also I like giant monsters. I like the Eldrazi a lot. So, I don't always read the short stories for each set, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll go through, and I like to have a rough idea of what's going on in the setting. I ended up reading, hi Yuna. I ended up reading, gosh, what's it called?
The War of the Spark one, the one where
The
one where Chandra was like, "Sure, this is nice, but like, have you seen guys?"
Have you seen Men? No, I read, the one where they race in cars, Aether Drift. Because I heard it was surprisingly good, and it was. I enjoyed the Aether Drift plot more than I enjoyed, like, the cards.
Oh wait, what? Get the cat. Oh, it's a non-land, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's and fun.
Mm-hmm.
What did I want to? Tappa. Draw a bunch of cards.
Conquer's Death. That's a lot of cards.
Yeah, Galax is still like just kind of ridiculous.
Oh, Exile, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People of the plane be
Be that.
banded together. Yeah.
I did enjoy reading the Phyrexian War. I also already forget what it's called because there's like a whole paragraph of Chandra when Nissa's completed and Chandra's like, I see her smile, but it's not her smile. I see the lines of her cheeks, and I'm like, this is the gayest thing I've read today.
Only today, though?
I mean, for other people, maybe it would have been like the gayest thing they've ever read, but for me, it was today.
You know what? That's completely fair.
Uh-huh.
Here, you can have a...
Yeah, it's okay. We'll do that.
And then WotC fucking did their, you know, Time Spiral 2 Electric Boogaloo shit and desparked a ton of Planeswalkers. What did you think when that happened?
I was of two minds about that from a lore perspective. I thought it was really silly. From a card game perspective, I don't like Planeswalkers. I don't think they're like broken. I don't think they're overpowered. You know, it's not like that. I just don't really like them. So I was like, okay, cool. We could have less of those. I'd be into that.
I kind of get what you mean, though. The ones that just kind of like do everything kind of create this annoying little sub game where it's like, okay, now instead of like trying to actually win the game, I'm just trying to keep this thing under control.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I gotta make sure this thing can't minus while it keeps plussing. And like it's just I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
Love the Planeswalkers, contrarian. See, I love the Planeswalkers too. I love the mythology and the concept of the Planeswalkers. When I got into Magic, it was just like the thing that I wanted the most of. It was the thing that like when I got into Magic, seriously playing, that was I fell in love with Innistrad and Theros, Khans, and all that. And I really, really loved the fact that all these sets were like giant sandboxes to explore back when we had 3 sets to explore a whole world before moving on.
God, I love that.
But then they started switching to like shorter and shorter sets, and it just... we lost that feeling. We lost that feeling,
true.
and I still kind of agree with that. When they took away the Planeswalkers sparks, I felt so betrayed that I went with it and desparked my favorite Planeswalker just so I could have like a chance to kind of explore what that means.
That's so cool. I love that.
I don't know if you're gonna love this though.
Probably not. Oh. The 2 Enchantress's presence is pretty nice.
Yeah, I think a unit deck like this probably actually wants to run something along the lines of oh, the way. Oh, okay, I actually have like
Yeah, you have quite a bit.
he probably wants to run like more mill stuff, which is what that standard set was doing. But yeah, no. Then I have to The only redeeming quality of Through the Omen Pass, the art we on a single playing theme reminded the core set. That's true.
It was just, it was a little unfortunate that there were a lot of spiders, weren't there?
There's sure. Actually, see, here's the thing, right? I thought that was actually like really cool, but because it was also the Spider-Man set, I had a lot of complicated feelings about that.
Yeah, it's, I do genuinely think that Spider-Man set is, and I like Spider-Man. I don't love Spider-Man, but I do like him. I like the character. I like a lot of the media he's been in. I think that's the worst set that has come out since I've been playing Magic, like mechanically.
Without question. Like, after having a chance to just like sit with everything for a while, I kind of just had to think about the fact that, okay, I like that we got the universes within equivalents, but I'm looking at all these cards of characters I love, and they just don't spark joy. Like,
Yeah.
I like Black Cat. I love Peter Parker. I grew up on the 90s animated series.
Oh, same, yeah.
Yeah, and like, you recognize so many of these characters, and you're like, what about this card is this character? And I think that's something that all of the standard sets are going to have issues with going forward. Sometimes you get cards that are mechanical baners, like, even though I'm not a fan of the Avatar set, I think they did the bending mechanics really well. I love Final Fantasy, obviously, but Spider-Man and Turtles, I look at some of these cards and I'm like, you're clearly just trying to fill out stuff that a standard set needs, and the set is suffering for it. And I don't think it helps that some of these properties are being stretched so big to fit a Magic set. It kind of reminds me of that 2000s Cat in the Hat movie with Mike Myers. You're taking what was ostensibly a 30-minute animated film and trying to stretch it into 2 hours of live action. It's not going to work, Jim.
It's not gonna work. I should be going nuts over Pumpkin Bomb, but I'm not, and it's, it just didn't work out.
Roxy?
I'm also kind of laughing at what's up.
Oh yeah, go ahead and finish that thought.
I have I'm on my chatting screen, and I pulled up Fuji, and what we have is perfect. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change a thing about it.
Okay, actually, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up real quick just to like take a look.
Yeah.
At Lou.
Yeah, just pull it up because I think.
But okay, so what I was going to say was that, first of all, like, just thank you for being so chill and cool and.
I was waiting for you to see it and for it to just cut off.
Perfect, I love that.
That was the default. I was like, yeah, no, this is good.
Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Thank you for being so cool and chill and just like hanging out like this. Like, this is the first time in like forever that I have literally had the chance to do the thing.
Aw. No, absolutely. You're welcome. Thank you for doing this with me. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and like, it's very possible that this ends up being the main avenue, in which we are like within each other's solar system. Like, have you ever heard the idea that relationships are like distances of space?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, where like your close and immediate family and friends and the people like you care about the most, those are, you know, your moons and your asteroids. Those are your rings. They're like in your immediate vicinity. But, you know, sometimes you have these people that are so much farther out, and, you know, maybe they're in your system for a little while. Maybe they're just like that passing comment, and then you never see them again. But that's okay, because like that's just how life be.
Yeah.
It is entirely possible that Magic and Brawl ends up being like the only like avenue in which we interact. But even if that's the case, I'm so glad that it was able to be as delightful as it was.
It was a ton of fun. I had a really good time.
Yep. And then, like,
Um,
you know, if you ever want to just like try doing a thing, I'm open to trying most things and just like the talking. I'm trying to get better about being less autistically focused about conversation. I'm sorry, I'm dominating conversation right now.
no, you're good. You're good. um, yeah, no, I'm definitely down. I'll hit you up. We should do something like this again sometime. It's a lot of fun.
But
Everybody go follow Hero Girls if you haven't done so already. You will make me very happy if you do.
speaking
Thank you, thank
speaking
you.
of, I do want to give a shout out to Cameron and Howl's E for dropping me those follows at the very start of the collab. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Ren. Thank you, Lucy.
Oh my god, I am going to go de-stim next to my wife, and then we'll have some fun leftovers tonight. Folks, if you ever want to hang out with me again, I stream daily. That's 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. We go for 2 hours. I stream Brawl for an hour to get all my dailies there done, and then I stream Final Fantasy 14 to do my dailies there. But Final Fantasy 14 hours great because we get to do a lot of yapping. I watch a lot of movies, I watch a lot of old shows and cartoons and stuff. So please, by all means, go ahead, stop by, and we can do some serious, intense info dumping.
Hell yeah. And if you want to watch me, I usually go live around the time that Hero Girls stop streaming. So it could work perfect. If you want another autistic woman to yell at you, you can go to twitch.tv/proxyskew.
Chat, does she actually yell at you? Is it consensual?
I yell at some of these fools sometimes. They know what they did. But
okay, then I'm good to go ahead and say the other thing, which is you can never have too many autistic girlies.
it's true. It's damn right.
Alright, I don't have anything else to bring up to you.
No, I'll just tell my chat that I will be back tomorrow with something on some website. I don't know what yet, but I'll be back somewhere.
Alright. So hey, we gonna raid?
Oh, that's a good idea. Who we raiding?
There's a couple people
I have to
I
get
follow
better
that are
about that.
active. There's a Claire
Yeah,
couple who's streaming Xenoblade Chronicles, or if there's anyone that you want to raid.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that.
Alright. We go ahead and drop her name. Chat. Just in case you don't follow her yet. She's doing Xenoblade right now, but she also does a lot of Kirby speedruns. And she is also a cool trans dog tuber.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll queue up, start the raid there. Folks, one more time, thank you all so much for hanging out. And Proxy, I think you're clever enough to figure out what my sign out is going to be if I say, we'll catch you next time, same hero time.
Same hero channel.
That's it, you got it. We'll catch you later. Bye.
Peace, everyone.
That the raid is all sent out, and the YouTube side of this is now archived forever on the interwebs where nothing can ever be deleted.